Hello, everybody. Waking up out of the vault. Not really. Just starting here on the hill. And I've woken up with the idea that I want to turn the Wasteland into a tropical paradise. And that's exactly what we're going to do. But stay tuned because we're also going to try and build a nice new resort vacation spot type thing. But to begin, we have to find the right spot to start. So let's head into Sanctuary. Though I'm never actually going to start in Sanctuary because Sanctuary kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. Now, I know there's the robot on my left. Good old Codsworth, Mr. Handy. But screw robots. I'm going for a more suitable partner. One that I can actually enjoy rather than be annoyed. So where are you? There you are. Who's a good boy? Yeah, you know the saying, dogs before bots. Unless it's a dog robot, then it's slightly acceptable. Off to Concord. Well, that was until I saw Dogme get attacked by a couple of bugs, and I decided to help him with my flawless aim. First try. Alright, now I've decided that I'm actually going to turn the Wasteland into a tropical paradise here at Red Rocket because it's a pretty good, famous site. So that's where we're going to do it. Now, I'm going to use the solution that any real Fallout fan would use when they need to get something done when they're on a mission. And that is mods. Am I right, Vault Boy, or am I right? Okay. With the mods installed, here it is. Check it out. We got some very much big green stuff. I'm talking about the grass, people. Okay, so check out this place. This is amazing, isn't it? I mean, come on. So now we've turned the place from Wasteland to Tropical Paradise. So the next step is to get a better view of the area. I want to see what this place really looks like from a bird's eye perspective. So we're going to have to head through Concord. But I don't know about you, but I don't really want to go into Concord right now. At all. Because a specific somebody is there. So I'm going to just continue on the outskirts and not go that way. But on my way out, around the outskirts even, I heard a bunch of screaming and shooting. And then I realized who's over there. So I thought about it. And then I decided, I don't really need to go over there. So I ran as fast away as I could. So enough of that Concord business. So I was running along my very own way until I found a trader. Not the type that betrays you, but the type that sells you stuff. And I did what any real Fallout fan would do first.
Your money. All of it. Now.
Of course, my charismatic ways got me her money. So any real Fallout fan like myself would have realized that she was withholding caps on me. So I politely take matters into my own hand, go to take my caps back, and I realized I may have misread the situation. So now I'm back on my way to my mission when I pass this diner and I hear a bunch of commotion on my left. Now, being my 69th playthrough, I decide that they can deal with it themselves. I do not need to intervene. So, I continued walking. All the way until I finally found it. I found our spot where I'm going to go. So, let's head up there. So, I headed my way up there, but I didn't expect there to be so many enemies. But don't worry, I took them out, except for this one that was attacking dog meat. So, don't worry, I took matters into my own hand. Kids, don't put a low perception, because that's what it gets you. Now, I was looking around, and I realized one small thing. Nothing can goddamn load up here, because I'm so far away from everything. So it just looks like a bunch of blobs from this far away. Now, I even turned to daytime, and the only thing you can realize is that there's grass instead of sand or dirt or dust or whatever you want to call it. So it just looks green, but there's no trees or anything. I'm fine. I'm cool. But So we have to get down to the floor level, and now we're going to find somewhere to build that retreat I was talking about in the beginning. So heading off to the river over here. So I crossed the river, and it actually looks pretty nice over here. Now, I saw the spot, so we're going to build it over here. Now, I will say, don't worry about workshops. I have mods for that. That'll be solved. But I then saw dog meat swimming across the river, and I thought it was like the cutest thing ever, so I had to show you. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel like I need to just become a dog meat channel. Now, anyway, moving on. Let's put down a workshop. Yep, that easy. And let's start building the cabin. Now, my goal with the cabin is building like a vacation-like retreat type thing where a bunch of Wastelanders can come, get in some swimwear, swim, sit by the water, and stuff like that. So that's like the end goal of it all. But, I mean, you'll see in a second. So let's show off the cabin because, you know, I'm done. I finished it. I didn't want to bore you with the building, so let's get into it. So here you go. You enter here. You got a nice little room here. There's no decorations, of course. I haven't gotten to that part yet. Then you can move over to the right, and this house is completely symmetrical. So you got a really nice looking area here, and then another fireplace. Lots of fireplaces, you know, to keep warm. After all, you are going in the water. This is like a beach house, so, you know. But, I mean, look at this view. Like, hold on. Just take a few seconds to look at this view. Fallout 4? More like Fallout 5. Now, don't mind good old levitating dog meat, but Gale, which is my character that you see, and dog meat are going to switch into some more, well, beach house attire. I mean, let's be fair. If we're going to build a beach house and invite people over, we got to be in our best, you know, beach attire. So, swimwear, basically. So, here we go. Look at that transition. The power of editing. And even floating dog meat has a nice little collar bandana thingamajiggy. His little swimsuit. So, now that we're in proper attire, and hopefully you are too, we can take in the view and set up a settler recruitment beacon so that people can, you know, come on in. But, I mean, just take in the view. I mean, put this on loop when you go to bed and you'll be out in seconds. All right, so moving along, I realized one small problem. I did set up the settler recruitment beacon, but you can't get settlers in a portable workbench. So we're going to have to build a second cabin and a real workbench in Fallout 4. But before we do that, let me show you this view. This is the view I walked out of a cabin to, and I mean, holy hot dang. Like, the sun, the greenery, the cabin, the water, literally, this is a 2015 game. This is crazy what you can do with mods. But enough of the modding business. Well, I mean, definitely not enough of the modding business. But moving on to Spectacle Island. Yeah, this is where I'm deciding that, you know, we're going to build the brand new cabin, the real resort one. So let's find the right spot on the beach and then we can do so. Now, I have found the right spot on the beach, but yeah, well, you know, it's time. Now, I may have used a couple mods to clean up the place, clean up Spectacle Island, but that's not important. So regardless, it's down to building again, building a whole new cabin. And this time we're going to go a little more on the water. Kind of changes things, mixes it up. Well, actually, the last one was completely on water. But what you didn't see was that I built a whole cabin before that one. Only for it not to work, so I had to redo it. So I've really built like 3 cabins, including this new one now. I'm starting to get tired of cabins. But anyway, now that we have the entire place built, it's time to kind of show it off and invite some guests over. Because we have to invite some guests over to celebrate this place. So while we do that, we have to download a couple more mods because I realized I only have 1 pair of swimwear for literally everybody. So off to the mod page again and then back. And yeah, but you can't lie, the view is arguably better than it was at the last spot. So I think everything in the end is going to be a win-win. So let's do this, dog meat. Yeah, you heard me. Time to get some swimwear in. But of course, step 1 is getting some villagers in, or settlers, or wastelanders, whatever you want to call them. And we have the new swimsuits. So, new swimsuits are on. Everybody is in their swimwear. And this place is a proper beach place now. Of course, a few extra additions and all. And yeah, I mean, it's coming out really good. But of course, we have to get on the roof and put in some electricity because if we don't, the small little decor won't turn on. So, of course, I had to do that because, your Wastelanders can't do the dang job for you. But I'm off to doing this. And then once I'm done, we can go ahead and, take a look at the place. I mean, it looks pretty neat, pretty cozy inside, I'd say. So it's definitely, it came out pretty good. So here it is at night. So with the small little decor on, we got this looking place. Isn't this amazing? Look at the disco lights creating the little party effect because, at the end of the day, it's a party. We have like 5 million people just at the food place alone. Like you have this whole open area on the right and then bam, the whole left is clustered with people that I have to literally fight through to show you that it is a bar. This was the drink stands and everything. So yeah, a ton of people in swimwear, all conjugated in one spot, and this one dude in an epic bathrobe. So yeah. And I can't even get out. Move! Okay, so anyway. Oh, and Dogme. Hey, Dogme, how you doing? So, yeah, this is kind of the cabin. Very simple, very clean, simple, small. But you know what? It gets the job done. So, yeah. But, I mean, let's show you the place at daytime. I mean, first of all, the view in the morning is 10 out of 10. I wish I could wake up to that view minus the nuclear bombs every day. But let's go into the cabin in day, and honestly, it arguably looks better. I mean, you got the doctor here, making sure nobody gets hurt. You got general store, of course, because, we got to sell our merchandise if we're going to make some money. We got a ton of Wastelanders still trying to get some breakfast, it seems. Oh, hello. Random person spawns in my face. Dogmeat is just chilling because, I mean, why wouldn't he just be chilling, right? And yeah, I mean, the place looks pretty good. I actually like the way it came out, but I don't know. I just really like the place. And everybody kind of looks very comfortable, beachy. Kind of feels like a spring break, in Atomic Wasteland. But it's turned tropical paradise. Kind of cool. Out here on this dock, by the way, it was supposed to be more like fishing. But there's no fishing in Fallout. Unless there is, but the mod isn't on Xbox, or I just don't know about it. Let me know in the comments if there is actually some fishing. And, yeah, I mean, the place looks really nice. I actually like the way it came out a lot. So let me know in the comments what you think about it. But with all of that being said, that's the end of the video. I mean, that was the entire place shown and built. Actually, like 3 cabins were built, but you only saw really 2. And, yeah. So, what you guys really think about it? I know decor-wise, it's not the craziest thing, but the more is, the job was the principle of the place. And I think that got the job done. So, let me know what you think about the place. Let me know. And if you like this video, let me know by liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, all of that good jazz. And with all of that being said, let me know if you want to see more Fallout 4 content and Fallout content in general, probably specifically 4 and 76, maybe a New Vegas video here and there. Let me know. I'll do it. So yeah, if you want to see this place get, more done, more decor, let me know. I could do that for a video. If you want, I can turn the whole Spectacle Island into a tropical paradise. It is up to you. Let me know in the comments. And yeah. So with all that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, I'll see you in the Wasteland.